bathroom, I think.
Who packed my bag? What are you doing, Nicole?
Shutting the suitcase.
Why?
Well, because it's much easier to carry that way. The clothes don't fall out, the balance is
You can't want to leave now.
Task more than anything.
But this is the 4th of July.
What, it's unpatriotic to go home?
No, the traffic will be murder. And what about the heat? Have you thought about the heat, Nicole?
Why don't you just say what you really want instead of spouting all these dumb excuses?
They aren't dumb.
You want to stay here and play Ghostbusters.
That's not
true.
true.
You can do it alone. I am going home.
I swear that is the most sophomoric.
I kind of found it amusing. Tickle my funny bone.
What is this, a conspiracy?
No. Oh. I think Josie was just so moved by the sight of you sitting there working. Just wanted to cool you off, John.
Well, you know, that chair can get so sticky.
Yes, you did look hot.
Listen, for your information, I happen to be working on a highly sophisticated and critical piece of electronic equipment. Now, if I don't repair the Knudsen valve in this or the laterally inverted oscillator, we'll have no loudspeaker system tonight.
Aren't electronics fascinating? Mm-hmm. They always break down just when there's work to be done.
And only the men can fix them.
You noticed that?
Yeah.
Always. Either they find some totally stupid, excuse me, John, critical job to be done, or else they just disappear. For instance, with all this work to be done around here, I don't see Jason anywhere.
Hey, Josie, could you pass me that pepper, please? Cayenne pepper. And make sure you don't spill that grease on the floor, honey.
Okay.
Thank you.
So, Charlene, when did the two of you finish this kitchen?
Well, that last little bit of primer paint over there went up at 2:39 a.m.
Yeah, we were so tired that we had more primer on us than we did on the walls.
Josie did a great job.
He's going to be a good contractor.
Oh, what every girl dreams of.
Did someone open this door? I got
it.
pasta salad in my arms here.
Good.
I'll take the big one.
Okay. And the last from top right there.
Oh, it looks delicious.
Grandma will be by in a little while. She doesn't think Tops is going to deliver too much food.
You know, I didn't think so either. Hey, Josie, honey, you can put that in the bottom floor of the fridge. Where does she get off to?
Mitch, let's go ahead and get another table. Well, why don't we get a couple apiece? I mean, somebody's got to do a little work around here.
Listen, did I tell you I'm glad to be back?
Oh, Felicia, I'm glad you're back. It's like the last 2 weeks didn't even happen.
Well, they happened, but at least nothing changed between you and Jamie.
Scott, did I tell you the newspapers are covering this? They want a copy of your speech?
Yeah, Vince, you already told me that.
Oh, sorry, you're busy, huh?
Oh, hey, listen, I'm sorry. I'm just a little under the gun here, you know what I mean?
That's all right. The speech is important to you, huh?
It's just I have to say something, Vince, and I don't know what I'm trying to say.
Hey, you'll be great.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks a lot.
Here you go,
Excuse me. I've been working so hard on the speech, I haven't even had a chance to pack yet.
Scott, don't worry about it. I can help you pack. That's no problem.
Well, it's a little late now, sure. I'm booked on the last flight tonight.
You know, from the way Jamie looks at you, I'd say he worked everything out. Good.
Did I hear someone say they wanted some iced tea?
Oh, aren't you nice?
Jamie, if you get any sweeter, I'll just throw up. I thought I was early, but looks like the fun started without me.
I guess she's like her uncle. Work to be done, and she just disappears.
Charlene, she was working all night long, and she's been busting her butt all morning.
I just don't understand why she took off like that.
Well, I was just changing for the parties. Hi, Matt. You got you working too?
Yeah.
Matt, would you do me a favor?
You sure, name it.
Yeah, I have a couple of cases of that soda down in the barn. Would you go down there and bring me
back one more.
Oh, the fridge is full.
Thank you, Matt.
Sure, no problem.
Go change.
What?
You heard me. Go change.
I think I'll go find Vince.
You are unbelievable.
I am not going to have you parading around like that. Go and change.
It's a picnic.
Don't
for
talk
crying out
back to
loud.
me anymore.
I'm not talking back to you. I'm not going to change. Why don't I just lock myself in my room and never come out? Maybe then you'd be happy.
Damn it.
She's right, it is just a picnic.
Why don't you just stay out of this?
Charlene, she looks fine.
She flatly disobeys me, and you tell me she's right?
It doesn't make any sense.
I've just about had it with you, Mr. Hudson. Giving me your opinion, giving my daughter rides to parties I have asked her to stay away from.
She hid in the back of my truck. Now, how was I supposed to know that? What's the big deal anyway?
Listen to me. The people in this town have got to understand that she is every bit as good as they are.
Some of those people in town, they've even bared their shoulders. I've seen them.
That isn't funny.
Apparently not.
She cannot act that way, and I will not have her throwing herself at boys.
She's just a kid.
Especially not Rachel Corey's stuck-up son.
Hey there. Hi. Give me a hand here.
You want to walk out now just when we're finally getting someplace?
Getting someplace?
Yes, getting
someplace?
Yes.
No, this is a complete bust. Oh, dead end. Finito. Bluey.
You know, this is a real negative side to you.
Cassie.
What?
You thought your last hope was the stupid cloistered nun, and she swore into a vow of silence.
I could have talked her into talking to me.
I am getting you out of here right now because you have completely, finally lost your mind.
Nicole,
What?
there's really nothing else that I can do, is there?
Not now.
Let's go home.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. Oh. Oh.
Cass, it's from the management. It must be. Cass, don't do this. Come home with me now, please.
God, I thought you were leaving tomorrow.
I was supposed to, but they called and they said there's a meeting first thing in the morning. They want me there.
I'm real proud of you, you know that?
Well, you might not be after you hear this speech.
I can be easily getting up there and talking about how you feel. But you know more about this than anyone else here. Just get up there and talk about how it is for you, Scott.
I don't know if I can, Cheryl.
Look, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have put it in.
No, don't go, don't go.
I happen to be good at this.
I kept calling. I thought maybe you needed a ride.
A ride? Jake, the richest people in the world don't need rides. I guess you won't believe that that was an accident. Doesn't really matter, does it? I guess not. I can manage it. No, it's all right. Vicky, I can manage. Right. Right.
It's always good to know when to make an exit.
Michael, I'll be right back.
So, do you know? Do you know when you're going to California?
No, I think I'm going to be staying here in Bay City for a while.
Oh, is that right? Well, now that we've done that, let's get the beer and the soda.
You know, know, you don't have to help me with this. I can do it myself.
No, I don't mind.
Sucking is the most exciting thing in the world.
Well, actually, I've never done this before.
I guess your cook always did it for you. I'm sorry. I have to stop saying things like that to you.
Now, when I first went to prep school, I handed back my roast beef saying I preferred mine well done. The whole school started laughing. Oh, I felt like a dork.
I guess you went to school with all rich kids, right?
No, all kinds. I found out this year that this one kid who wore the same shirt for 4 years was the richest kid in the school.
No.
Yeah, he's a good guy, too.
You were in L.A. There were these girls. They would get $100 a week allowance. And they would go and steal makeup.
Did you like it out there?
Oh, I like it better than I like it here. My mother has given me such a hard time since we got here.
Tell me about it.
Well, it's like parents get all worked up over nothing. Of course, they were perfect when they were kids. Never did anything wrong.
Yeah, to have them tell it, right?
Yeah. I don't know why my mother thinks I'm such a terrible person.
Ada, I'm sorry about what I said earlier.
I never hear conversations that I'm not a part of.
I didn't mean it to turn out the way it sounded.
Anybody can say anything in this heat. Except me, of course. I'm perfect. If you want anything, holler.
You know what she is? A real lady. The only one in Bay City who ever gave me a break. If I hurt her feelings...
I don't think that'd be too easy. Ada transcends pettiness.
Pettiness. Are you trying to start something, John?
Let's face it, Charlene. You're a little bit wired. You're saying a few things I don't think you really mean. Look, you've got nothing
Nose out of my
Pat
business.
Corey, and let's... Josie looks just fine.
I don't need this from you.
What I'm wondering is whether you're more upset about what Josie might do or what you've already done.
I don't believe it.
She's finally asleep.
How long was she awake?
I don't remember.
I don't understand how she can get a cold. It was over 90 degrees today.
Haven't you ever heard of a summer cold?
There's nothing cold about this summer.
I guess I'm lucky. Heat doesn't bother me.
You're not lucky. You're just a cruel and vicious non-sufferer.
You're losing your sense of humor.
Yeah, I lost it at her last feeding. Are you sure we don't have any pacifiers? If she wakes up, we're going to need something.
Amanda, I looked. I'm sorry, we've lost them all. Look, I suppose I could go look and see if there's a place open this late.
Not on a holiday. We'll just suffer through tonight and pick up some more tomorrow.
Man, I'm sorry I don't have the fan.
I know the heat doesn't bother you.
Look, when Allie wakes up, why don't we go to this benefit? Your grandma's going to be there, Josie's going to be there. Maybe we'll have a good time.
Allie will just be uncomfortable, and she'll cry, and then we'll be miserable. No.
What if I get arrested for trying to steal a pacifier?
Let's just stay here, okay? We'll be fine. Even if we don't have a fan. I told him I was pregnant. That's the one thing you want more than anything in this world, and I lie about it to get some man. But it didn't work, did it? Oh, sure it didn't. So, you decided that you had to get drunk to get through today. Oh, I am not drunk. Honey, look. I am truly sorry about Jamie. I know how much you care about him. Cared. Past tense. All right. All right, but I want you to know that there will be someone in your life. Someone who cares and loves only you. Yeah, well, I don't even want to think about that. Well, you are not going to have to lie to them either. I don't want to think about that. I don't want to talk about it either, okay? Victoria, I am not judging you. I mean, I have done enough things in my life. Yeah, I'm too embarrassed about this. I'm going to go.
No, 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 no. You are not going to go.
Mom,
No. I want you to go back to that party, and you're going to hold your head up high.
I feel like Scarlett O'Hara going back to Melanie's party after messing around with Ash.
You are not Scarlett O'Hara, and you don't have a big red A on your chest either. Now, besides, Mikey and your father are there waiting for you. Now, come on, let's go.
Mom, Mom, I really love him.
Baby, I know you do. Come on, now, let's get back, hmm? Come on. You can do it. I know you can.
Guess I said something I shouldn't have.
No picnic, you know, raising a child all by yourself.
No, I suppose it isn't.
I don't ask anything from anybody.
I know.
And I don't expect to have my past thrown in my face by a stranger.
What passed?
You mean nobody filled you in?
I don't know if you're aware of it or not, Charlene, but I'm not exactly on the inner circle here in Bay City.
You are Michael Hudson's brother.
And I serve mainly as contrast.
You're the black sheep?
Blacker than the ace of spades. You?
A lot of people think the entire Frame family is made up of black sheep. Except maybe Stephen. He's dead. I don't want her to turn out like trash.
She won't. Because you're not.
Oh, I don't think.
I do. Charlene, I was just wondering if there was something specific. Reason why you were coming down on her so hard.
She wants things. She wants it so bad.
I know. I think she'll get lots of things, too. I can see it in her eye.
I know. That's what I hate the most.
Come on, let's get out of here. If I don't get this amplifier hooked up, you won't be able to hear all those pearls of wisdom that you always hear on the 4th of July. Turn around. Just... I always wanted to do that.
Okay, I'm going to introduce you now, and you'll be wonderful.
Thanks.
Great. Hi, everybody. Happy 4th of July. Hi. Alicia, I can't do this. What? What? There are people here who... I just can't do it, okay?
Tiffany, people are counting on you, honey. This is a benefit.
Look, I know. I just can't do it.
This evening is just going to be a huge, huge success.
Great.
And I would like to take 1 minute to offer a special thank you to Victoria Hudson, whose more than generous contribution has put us way over the top of what we even hoped for. Vicki, thank you so much. Now, it's a real joy for me to introduce our speaker, Scott LaSalle, and to be able to tell him how very proud we are of him, because he leaves tonight to go to Washington to work with the President's Commission on AIDS. And I think we're very, very lucky to have him here to speak to us tonight. And I would, too, say that, even if he weren't my son. Scott LaSalle.
All right. Thank you. Well, I have a lot of statistics here, but that's not what this is all about. You know what it's all about. It's about you and me and every one of us everywhere. This disease has come into our lives and it's affecting all of us, personally or indirectly, one way or another. It's an indiscriminate killer. It's taking human lives. It's taking pieces and chunks of our lives every day. I mean, just think about it. It's taking away our music, our laughter, our hope, our friends, and our loved ones. I pray to God every day when I wake up, no one remotely suffers the type of loss that I've gone through. The loss of someone who I loved and who I wanted to spend the rest of my life with. And all through that, all I could do for her was just be there for her. I'm sick and tired of just being there. We have to fight this thing. We have to fight it now. So that someday, and someday soon, I hope and I pray that we can look back and we can say, yeah, it was a living hell, but we beat it. And we will beat it. We have to beat it. We have to beat this thing. Well, I know that's why we're all here today. Thanks for saving me.
I'd like to sing this song for Dawn. There's a tear behind your smile. There's a cry inside your voice. Wondering where this all may lead. Well, I can't see the future, but I know what we've got. And between us is all the strength we need. So hold me now, believe me when I say the love most people dream of, we've been living every day. Even if there's no tomorrow, even if our world
Scott really got to the people.
Yeah, he's going to do a terrific job in Washington.
You know, I haven't seen him or Cheryl since the speech.
Well, I hope they found a place to be alone.
She really helped him tonight, huh?
Yeah, she really did. I don't know. I just don't feel right about this.
I know you and me both.
What?
You and me both.
You really think this is the time and the place?
I don't see that we have any choice.
Okay.
Excuse me, folks. Did you see the girl that just sang? Did you see where she went?
No, I didn't, but she was wonderful.
Yeah.
The best.
She seemed so familiar to me.
Yeah, she did to me, too.
I could have sworn I saw her someplace before.
Yeah, well, I was sitting right out front, and I know I did. Excuse me.
Well, I don't think we did too badly with the food.
And I told you I don't particularly care what you think.
What
I know, because you don't care about what anybody thinks, except for what you think.
Really? You know, just because we're getting... Oh, these mosquitoes. Getting married doesn't mean you own me. Felicia, why don't we go for a walk?
Married? I didn't say that we had to get married.
Really? What am I supposed to do? Faint with grief?
Sure, why not? You can let your shoulder pads break the fall.
Well, you really know how to make a party come to life. Good night, everyone.
Felicia.
Excuse me.
Felicia, will you come back? Wait a minute.
Come on.
Felicia!
I don't think that's what we had in mind when we ordered fireworks.
Oh, no, she woke up.
She woke up. Where were you?
Well, Amanda, I went to get
You know when she woke up? She woke up as soon as I stepped into the shower. You know what I said? I said, that's okay, because Sam's out there. He'll pick her up. He takes his responsibility seriously. You were gone.
I know that, Amanda. I thought she'd sleep.
Well, she didn't. You know what? I don't care if this heat doesn't bother you. It bothers me.
I know that. Whew. Was her mother right?
Whew. Where are you going now?
To get these and this.
Oh, boy.
What's wrong now?
Boy.
What's wrong now?
Nothing. I just... Oh, boy, I really feel terrible now. Alexandra, your mother is turning into a shrew.
Oh, no, she's not. How's that?
That feels great.
All right, while I was out, I found some of these.
Pacifiers.
Yep.
Allie, your father's wonderful. Knock out my drugstore.
No, I found someplace that was open on the holidays. And I also found these.
We're close. Sam, I told you
I know what you told me, Amanda. It's a good thing I don't listen to you very often.
Also, while I was downstairs, there was a guy delivering this. It's for you.
Oh.
Come here, Allie. Come here, Allie. Come here.
You know, maybe for real good, your cranky old mom will read us the cable.
Yeah. Oh, that's cute.
Dear Amanda, your mother is absolutely miserable that she can't be with you on the holiday. But she's pretending that everything is fine. Stop. Since you are so much like her, I presume you are doing the same. Stop. Please remember that we love you very much and celebrate with your family as you would if we were there. Start your own tradition. Stop. Love, Dad. Well, I guess you already did that. What do you think my dad would say if I told him that you were just like us?
It's not possible that the circuits are still all tied up. Operator, I have a daughter with a brand new baby back in the States. I feel as though I'm being held incommunicado. Yes, of course I'll try again. What choice do I have? Where have you been?
Well, I went for a walk in the old part of town.
Oh,
It was really very quaint.
quaint.
Rachel?
I think I'm sick of quaint, Mac. I think I'm sick of 14th century cathedrals and marble friezes. All I want to do is see my children and hold my granddaughter and be in a country where they celebrate the 4th of July.
I thought as much.
You don't have to look so smug.
Well, can I say one thing?
Nothing you can say will change my mood.
There are hamburgers in this sack.
Hamburgers?
Yes, and they're done the way you like them done. They have grilled onions, and they're on squishy buns.
Squishy buns?
Right. The local restaurant only makes them once a year, 4th of July. The chef loves Americans, so he got squishy buns especially for you.
But did I say anything about you not being able to change my mood?
Get your hands out of this till it's time. Yes, you did say something to that effect.
Well, I was lying.
Oh, and you haven't even yet seen the pièce de resistance. Oh, where in the world is it? I got so much. Aha!
Oh, sparklers!
Yes.
How did you get sparklers?
Oh, I use my considerable charm, charisma.
Cash?
Cash, right. Don't you love me?
I love you. But I do wish we could get a hold of Amanda and Sam.
Well, I sent them a cable, so they know we tried.
Oh, darling, you think of everything.
I'm going to tell you something, Rachel. You may think I do all this stuff because of you, but I'm telling you, I miss those kids of ours like crazy. And there's no place in the world I'd rather be right now than in our backyard, grilling hamburgers and wearing an apron that has silly sayings on it.
With the children husking the corn.
Oh, come on now. Let's not get maudlin. Here we go. We got an all-American meal, and we're really going to enjoy it. Here's to us.
Here's to us.
Would you excuse me a minute? This is room 518. Would you please connect me with room service?
Don't! The air conditioner's on.
Right.
Sorry that I snapped at you. I guess I'm just tired of you looking out the window.
You know what?
What?
Me too.
Huh?
Well, I didn't want to leave there, but I'm glad we're gone. You were right. This place is really getting a little creepy.
Yeah, I'm glad. Oh, I'm just glad we're back here. And I'm glad that we're alone.
Me too.
You know what?
What?
I think I'm gonna go look for something to eat in the fridge. Why don't you jump in the shower first?
Okay, I'll jump in the shower first.
Okay.
Hey, I was right about the traffic and the heat, wasn't I?
I don't care. I'm just glad to be out of that stupid inn.
Almost got you.
My shoulder pads would break the fall. I mean, you know how hard it was for me to keep a straight face?
You know, it wasn't easy fighting like that.
Really? Well, it sounded like it to me. Did you see their faces when we walked out?
You think you're convinced now that we're through?
Good. I hope they're convinced. I just thought sure that we should have not waited for Drew to be around so he could have heard it.
No. This will work. I'm sure now that it'll get back to him that we've broken up, and there's no way that he's going to think that something like that was staged.
Yeah. That's because we were so good. We were.
I don't know why, but you talked me into that.
Because if Drew thinks that we've broken up, then I'll be a lot safer, right?
All right, okay, that's what.
And then he won't be surprised when well, you know.
No, I don't know. No, what are you talking about?
Well, think how much I can find out about him if he thinks that I'm going after him.
Alicia, no, I'm not going to let you do that.
Mitch, your eyes, keep them on the road, please. Eyes on the road, thank you.
I mean it. You're not doing that.
Whatever you say, dear.
Alicia, I mean it. You're not going to...
I know. I would never do anything that you didn't want me to do. You know, I think maybe I should wear that little white dotted Swiss number, the one with the funny little sleeves. He probably really goes for garbage like that. Don't you think?
Alicia?
It was harder than I thought.
It was a great speech.
Yeah. It's so hard to talk about Dawn and leaving here. It's pretty weird.
Loved her very much.
I didn't think that was possible. Not after...
Scott, it's okay. You can talk about it.
You were my first love, you know that? With Donna, it was different. I'm never gonna forget you. Now, things would have been different.
Hey.
I wanted...
If things had been different, you wouldn't have met Don, and you wouldn't be the person you are now.
It's just right what we're doing.
Scott, you were my first love too, you know.